Welcome to Acting Like We Know, pretend to know but really don't. I'm Justin.
And I'm Jeremy.
Would you drink pubic hair beer?
Probably not.
Are you sure?
Do you believe in aliens?
We find out if fish can blink.
Let's see what Twitter has to say this week.
And on today, we are having an giant insect battle.
And on today.
And
I think
on
he meant on
today's-
today's draft.
And on today's draft.
Don't forget to check out our social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, at Acting Like We Know. Drop the G. And then check us out on all podcast platforms. And don't forget to play along. And we still need some questions, people. Please.
Questions,
Any
damn
questions.
it. Now.
Anything you want to ask us in the world, do it.
And of course, if you want to message us, like we mentioned, all the podcast platforms, just send us a DM.
DM us, man. Yeah. All right, let's start today with a fact about some insects. Since we're doing an insect draft, I thought we'd do some insect facts. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Insects are believed to have between 6 and 10 million different species. That's a lot.
That's a
There's
shit
only
ton.
one species of human.
Yeah, and I think it's like there's like over billions. It's like tens of billions of insects alive.
Oh, yeah, they outweigh us by far.
Right.
And there's 7 billion of us, or 8 billion, or whatever. So insects have 3 parts: the thorax, abdomen, and the head. They also have 2 antennae and 3 pairs of legs.
Antennae.
Antenna. Only one known insect. There's only one known insect in Antarctica.
Which is
It's some fly thing. I forget what it was called.
something that can survive in the cold.
Yeah. I was just reading this article about how on pretty much every other continent there's like millions of bugs, but Antarctica only has one.
Antarctica.
The largest insect to have ever lived is a dragonfly with a wingspan of 2.5 feet.
That's a massive dragonfly.
Even just regular dragonflies, when they like get near you, you're like, get the hell out of here,
It's
bro.
like this big as I put my hands up.
That you can't see. Yeah. That's bigger than that.
I'm curious to
That's like this big.
yeah.
That you
that's-
can't see.
Right. That you can't see, right? As I put my hands up and measure it. I didn't know that there was any bugs in Antarctica. I figured there was nothing.
Yep.
Hmm.
Just one.
Just one. And it's an annoying fly. That's the worst. That's
that
the
they
worst
know
kind.
of.
Oh. Fair enough.
Could be other ones that they haven't discovered
I
yet.
wonder if this insect is stuck in the science labs that we have there.
Antarctica?
Yeah.
Oh. That's a good question.
Okay. What?
I don't know. Whenever we're about to start a new segment, we make noises.
Right. Dude, you're peeling over there.
I am. I got burned so bad.
As we mentioned in the previous episode.
I haven't peeled like this in a while.
I've just been really itchy.
Yeah, me too.
Super itchy.
Yeah. My mom asked me that. She's like, "Have you been itchy?" I'm like, "Yep."
I don't remember being younger, like it being itchy. Do you?
Not when I was really young,
Right.
but definitely after like 20.
My skin became more sensitive.
I do have sensitive skin.
I do too.
I can't use like
It's
certain detergents.
It's
and
our
stuff.
it's our genetics, dude.
Yeah. All right, let's do it.
Let's get into it. Florida versus the
The
world.
world.
I don't know why we do a German accent, but this is where I tell Jeremy 3 stories. He guesses which one's from Florida. So let's start with the first story, and the headline is: Brewery apologizes after being called out over humiliating mistake when naming new beer. And if you were paying attention in the intro, you'll find out. A brewery has issued an apology after learning the true meaning behind the name of one of their beers. The brewery recently launched a pale ale called Huru Huru, which they believed meant feather, as they wanted to show their beer was light as a feather, but it turns out, in Maori, indigenous people of New Zealand, the word has multiple meanings and is also commonly known to mean pubic hair.
That's where the pubic hair beer came from.
They're not the only ones who accidentally made this mistake. A leather store in New Zealand also features Huru branding.
Pubic
hair leather.
leather.
Following the controversy, the brewer's co-founder has said the company will be rebranding the drink. I would hope so. When he spoke to CBC, he said, "We acknowledge that we did not consider the commonplace use of the term huru. And the consolation with a Maori representative would have been a better reference than online dictionaries." Oh, man. The internet is just full of falsehoods. Falsehoods. We wish to make especially clear that it is not our intent to infringe upon, appropriate, or offend the Maori culture or people in any way. To those who feel disrespected, we apologize. We do not think pubic hair is shameful, though we admit it may not go well with beer.
Yeah, I wouldn't want pubic hair in my beer.
Not
or
even
to
close
be
to
named
it.
pubic hair.
Keep it away. That's funny, though, dude.
It has a slight smell of pubic hair.
It is as light as pubic hair. All right.
I don't know, but it's only gonna be a bad name in that part of the country.
Correct.
If you name it everywhere else, you're fine.
Well, right. I mean, as people who don't know who Maori are, I didn't even know that
they had a language.
Or no, I didn't even know that they existed. I didn't know New Zealand had their own indigenous people.
Right.
Which, I mean, probably every place does to a certain extent.
For the most part.
Right. That's still funny, though. We should have consulted someone there instead of looking it up online. That's what I got from that. So, the second story, headline, bar bans local emus after they defecate in the building and steal toast.
So they're waiting till the toast is done and then stealing it. Not stealing bread.
No, that's a smart bird. A pair of emus has reportedly been banned from the only bar in a small town after causing multiple disturbances inside the business. Apparently, the animals were caught leaving droppings on the floor and stealing toast from customers. I'd be pissed. I'd be curious to see if they replace those pieces of toast.
Right.
Or it's just like if there's a giant bird coming up to you when you're in a restaurant. Like, what do you do?
Right.
So 2 emus, apparently they named them Kevin and Carol, have become a bit of a tourist attraction in a small town. Originally part of a group of 9 emus whose eggs were hatched in the town, Kevin and Carol are the only 2 who haven't wandered away from the area or died. Yikes.
That's fortunate for them, because they're eating toast.
The emus are large animals and stand just over 6.5 feet tall. Last week, the pair reportedly began entering the bar in a hotel, and things have not been going well. The duo recently learned how to walk up the front steps of the hotel. Oh, shit. Getting smart. The hotel's co-owner said they've been stealing things from guests, especially their food. They'd stick their heads in and pinch toast out of the toaster. But the main reason we banned them is their droppings. They're enormous, very large, and very smelly.
Oh, yeah. That
And
emo
they created giant stains. Can you name any droppings that smell good?
I know birds' droppings don't really smell.
I mean, if you
smell good?
Yeah.
Nothing.
That's my point is too. Is like you can't smell bird shit because you're not like getting down on the ground and going up to it and sniffing it. You know.
I don't know. You can you just don't smell it. Like if a dog shit on your car like a bird did, you'd smell it, right?
I think on your car is a terrible example. I'd say a carpet.
Well, I'm comparing it to a bird.
I think it's just smaller and you can't smell it.
I don't know. I just don't think it has a smell.
Can you think of small shit that smells bad that you can smell?
Small shit that smells bad that you can smell?
Like the size of like a rabbit turd or something that smells that bad?
No.
Right. No. It's because of the size of it.
Or it's because of what they eat.
This is an emu. Okay, those things are fucking huge.
I don't know how big their shit is.
Well, just imagine an emu and imagine like what?
That makes me think.
What?
What does whale shit look like? Do they shit? I don't even know. We should look that up.
In order to keep the animals out, the owner reportedly installed a piece of rope across the hotel's entrances to act as a barrier to keep the emus out of the building.
I don't get how they just banned them. Like,
right.
How are the emus going to know that you banned them?
Yeah, right. Hey, fuck you guys. You're banned. You can't come back here. You shit everywhere.
Well, we won't come back anymore.
Yeah. Okay, sorry, sir.
So, unless there's emus in North America, I'm pretty sure this is an Australian story. I will say that. I don't know.
Okay.
There could be emus in America that I don't know about, but I don't think there are.
All right, the last story. Man spits on boy in restaurant, says, "You now have coronavirus." An intoxicated man allegedly spat on a child's face and told the boy, you now have coronavirus.
I love the word spat.
I know. It's so
Past tense of spit.
The disturbing encounter took place Sunday night at a restaurant. The man first told the boy to take his mask off at the eatery and asked if he could shake his hand. Okay, you're a kid,
This is creepy.
and some random fuck tells you to take off your mask so you can shake his hand.
Yeah, this is creepy.
The man then grabbed the boy's arm and put his face next to the child's, telling the boy he now had coronavirus. The victim stated that the man was in such close proximity that spit particles from his mouth landed in his face. The man later tried to hit an employee twice, but the worker grabbed him and escorted him outside until cops arrived. The man was charged with simple battery and disorderly conduct. Police said the man told them he didn't know if he had coronavirus and had never been tested. What a dick.
He's just drunk as fuck.
What asshole, dude.
Why
Seriously,
you gotta do
though,
it to a kid, man?
as a kid though, like, I guess you don't really know. It didn't say how old the kid was either, but
Still. Why you gotta do it to a kid? Or even a boy? Someone younger.
hey, buddy,
Or
take off your
anyone.
mask. I want to give you a handshake.
Like, what the fuck?
You have now coronavirus. Poor kid.
So he didn't just, like,
Yeah.
spit on him.
No.
He went to shake his hand, but
Got
when
in
he was
his
talking,
face and
he
said, "You now have
spat on
coronavirus."
him.
Right.
Oh, jeez.
Whoopsie.
Yeah.
So we start with, which one is it not?
It's not the second one. Because
Okay.
emus aren't in North America. If it is, you really tricked me. I'm going to say it's the first story.
It's the second story.
No, it's not.
It's not. It's the last one.
Okay.
You're right. The second one is from Australia.
Australia.
But I did look up. I guess people do own some exotic animals in Florida.
Yeah.
There's been a report of like one.
Yeah.
So the first story was from Canada. Yep. And then the second one, Australia, and of course the last one, Florida.
Okay. I knew it
Again-
was 1 or 3.
Again, I'm going out of my way to get out of the
Good.
world news because
Good.
I stuck within the states for a while there.
I like it. My favorite, if you would ask,
Hey, what's your favorite?
was the first one.
That's pretty funny, just not knowing that. Our beer means pubic hair. After
Drink
the
it.
after the drink it after the culture we were trying to base it upon, we were completely wrong.
Wait, they were basing it off the culture?
Yeah, the term
Oh.
huru huru.
Oh, so they knew it was from that culture, but
Right,
they didn't
but they
know.
looked it up online what they thought it meant.
Oh.
I think they were trying to look up like what feather was in their language, because there's a video online, but it looks like the co-owner is like he looks like he's from there,
Oh, okay.
but he's not. I don't know.
Interesting.
Maybe his family immigrant. I don't know. I'm not going to assume anything, but no, my favorite one's the second one. It's just like they're going to try and ban birds that shit everywhere.
And eat toast?
It's still funny though. They come in and steal people's food. It's just like, what do you do when a giant bird walks into a restaurant
not much you can do
besides just run and just let them take your shit?
besides bake it. I wonder if emu tastes good.
I don't know. Does ostrich taste good?
I don't know. I'm sure their eggs are good. Have you ever seen that LA Beast guy? You know
Who's
who
that?
is? He's a guy who like eats a bunch of shit on YouTube.
I mean, a lot of people eat a bunch of shit on YouTube.
Well, his name's LA Beast. He's pretty famous.
Let me guess. He's from L.A.
I would guess so. But he went and chased some ostriches around and then tried to drink an egg and he puked.
Oh, gross. Yuck. Raw
They're
egg?
huge.
Raw
They're
egg.
huge, yeah.
Ew.
Tried to eat an entire
I think
ostrich
I would cook it, see if it'd be good.
Dude, that'd be the biggest omelet you've ever had in your life.
One egg.
By far. Yeah, they should do that. A 1 egg omelet challenge. You'll be like, oh, I
No,
got
2.
that. But it's a
Two
ostrich
ostrich
egg.
egg omelet.
No, you just say 2 egg omelet. You don't say that it's an ostrich egg.
I wonder if it's edible or not. I don't know.
I think it is. It is. So let's get into some random questions next. First random question. Would you rather forget all your memories or never be able to create new ones?
This is kind of confusing. So today.
Yeah, you would forget every memory
Just
this
talk
point.
about from today. Would you rather forget all your memories? So it's like
everything before what happened today is gone.
Oh, I can't have that.
But then you're picking never be able to create new ones. So all you remember is what. So
basically,
you know
you're gonna stay the person you are now.
Yeah,
because you learn obviously from memories and
experiences. You'll forget all that.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's the caveat.
Just to me, I can't forget everything, so I just never be able to create new ones.
I think I'm the opposite.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we're in different situations in life right now. So I get to forget everything that I've done with my wife so far.
Yeah, it's all gone.
And then now, from this day, I only get to create new ones.
But the thing is, she will remember.
Oh, well, she already remembers more than I do.
Exactly. So
my brain is shit anyway.
So from now on, you're about to have a baby.
Right.
So from now on, you'll still remember everything from there. But if you get rid of all your memories
if I'm about to have a kid and I can't create memories with my kid,
exactly.
Oh, Jesus.
That's the caveat, dude. It's gotta be.
Okay, I'm forgetting all memories.
Yeah, exactly. You have to do that.
Now that you put it like that, that's a good point.
And then anything from now on, like, you'll never remember it. And so you got to go with that, yeah. That's actually an easier one than I thought it would be.
I was just trying to explore both sides.
Yeah. But there are other memories before that you've made, like when you were younger, that you really like. So all those are gone. It's hard. It would be hard to get rid of that, but it's like getting, what do you call it? Dementia, you know? Which sucks.
A form of dementia, yeah.
All right, next one. What job would you do if you weren't paid?
What job would you do if you weren't paid?
Like, basically, what job would you do just because you want to do it? Mine's zoologist. I think I've talked about this before. But just like studying animals and being around animals and learning about them. That's what I would do. Nothing coming to mind?
No, it's just there's a lot out there. It's just like being a pro gamer would be cool.
Yeah, that would be dope.
But the main reason why you do that is because you get paid.
Right. Because you can sit around.
But it's still fun though. But man, that's a tough one. I'm just trying to think of like jobs that you really don't get paid for but are good. And I can't really think of anything. I think I would just try and better my community somehow.
So like a philanthropist?
That's just benefiting humans.
Well,
it's mainly I just would want to make my community stronger, really. Because I don't really know many people around me. I would like to.
A community builder.
How about community service?
Okay.
I don't know. That one's kind of hard.
What happens if aliens are real?
Pandemonium?
You think so?
Well, just
I'm not scared of them.
Depends.
I don't know. It doesn't scare me.
It really depends, though. Are we? I just alien? Okay. Well, is it just proof that we've seen one and they live among us, or it's just a proof that they exist?
I think just that they exist. But I think if they were bad, they would have attacked us already.
I think it changes everything.
It would have been violent already if it was going to be bad.
A lot of the stories that religions have told would be pretty much fake then.
That's what I think. If they are real, all religion is... Well,
I wouldn't say it's obsolete because, like I said, there's a lot of good values in it and like things you can learn, but I think it's just the stories that were told are not really going to be... Just like the way we were created. I think all that shit's just going to get thrown out the window.
Well, they could have been created the same way by the same God. And just not talked about. Yeah, exactly. Oh, boy. There's different possibilities.
I think it'd be 50-50. I think some people would lose their fucking shit and just go nuts, and then other people would just accept it and really be open to it.
I'd be the accepting half for sure.
The only thing that would really divide us, though, is that if aliens attacked, because then it's like a world threat where nothing matters anymore besides fending off.
I think that would unite us.
Well, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
I think everyone. It wouldn't divide us anymore.
Yeah. I thought you said it would divide
No.
us. No, yeah, definitely. Everyone would come together and like realize that as the problem right now.
Exactly.
Everything
not
else
each
would be
other.
forgotten.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Was math created or discovered?
I'm gonna say it was created.
I agree.
I think someone just came up with the idea of counting.
Which is crazy.
Right.
To think that someone invented math is crazy. Like, if it had been a preconceived notion and it was meant to be discovered, that would be crazy too. But to think that someone created it is even crazier.
Well, just be the simple counting. Be like, oh, I have one.
But look how far it goes too.
Right.
Like,
I don't know what the origin of it is either. I haven't looked it up. Did you?
no. I'm sure it's like Egypt or, something even before that, like cave drawings.
Holy shit. The earliest evidence of written mathematics dates back to the ancient Sumerians, who built the earliest civilization in Mesopotamia. 3000 BC. So that was 5,000 years ago. Wow. And it looks like the Greeks were the ones who started like the basics and shit.
Making it a thing.
Axioms, theorem, proof.
Angles.
It looks fucking,
Percentages.
looks fucking crazy though.
Yeah.
Just to think that like we look at this ancient shit and it's just like ancient civilizations like Greek and Romans and shit, they all studied each other's shit too.
Right.
Or just studied the things that were discovered and just slowly made it better. I don't know. It's fascinating, man.
Imagine how slow technology moved back then versus
Or
now.
was it slow though?
I think so.
You think so?
Because the transfer of information wasn't as fast.
Oh, yeah, very true.
Like now,
Yeah.
you just put something on the internet and everyone knows about it.
Yeah.
Then
everyone
you had
has
to walk
access to it, right? Then you had to walk to cities,
1,000
town to town.
miles. Yeah.
Hey, hear ye.
Take 4 years to write it in a book, or break it on a stone, whatever. Inscribe it into
like
a
we
stone.
discussed last time, the internet was huge
Right.
in last episode.
All right. So we both agree it was created, not discovered.
I think it was created.
Yeah.
It sounds more logical, because if it was discovered, then it would be from something that
Something had already done it.
right,
Yeah.
like aliens.
All right. What do you think civilization will look like in 10,000 years? That's a long
ridiculous.
time.
This is ridiculous. We
That's
just
a
discussed
long time.
5,000, and
Yeah.
if the way technology is now. So is this just
Assuming that everything goes
okay? That's what I was going to say. So there's no
yes.
like asteroidal impacts
No.
or just like something that would end.
So everything is going to be self-sufficient, right?
I
Because
think everybody will maybe be all one race,
everyone will be the same color.
right?
Yeah.
And they'll
And
all
speak
speak
the
the same language.
yeah.
They'll all look the same. I think like sex
Marklar?
will it's like the South Park episode.
Yeah, Marklar.
No, that's the aliens.
Oh, yeah, but they're all the same. They all speak the same language and they're all the same color.
Well, then no, I'm talking about the one where South Park's making fun of like the Mexican. It's
Yeah.
supposed to be Mexicans.
What are
but
they called? Aren't they Marklar?
No, they called them goobacks
Goobacks.
because they transport from the future,
That's right.
and they're all
What
like
was
brownish.
Marklar? What was that from?
I don't know.
Didn't they say Marklar? Marklar.
Oh no, it's just the people. They were aliens.
Huh.
Here on Marklar, everything is
Oh,
referred to as
that was the
Marklar.
one where what's that little black kid?
Starvin' Marvin.
Starvin' Marvin went to like the different planet. That's right. Marklar.
No, I just think there'll be all one language, or it'll be like through your brain, where people will be able to read each other's minds.
It's just communication without
Right,
talking.
with brainwaves. And
I
I don't think there'll be boys or girls. I think they'll weed sex out, because they'll just clone people. Because sex complicates things. So if you throw that out, it's literally you're just on the path of production. No, not reproduction, of just producing things. You have more time to
Like everyone
invent
will be a
shit.
test tube baby.
Right. Everything will be just a clone at that point.
I think everything will be self-sufficient too. Like you won't be using any resources.
Well, because that's the thing is right now we fight over resources. We fight over females
Gas,
and
oil,
resources, women, just all that shit. Women, men, whatever. Either one, but it just seems like resources, reproduction, and then food seem to be our three biggest things that we worry about, even now.
Right.
So
you think it'd be the same?
I wouldn't say food. I would say power and influence.
Yeah.
Power, influence, resources, and reproduction.
But maybe by then we'll all be so evolved that we will be intelligent enough to know that doesn't matter.
Right. Then that's my point. That's what I'm saying. Everybody will be the same.
Yeah.
Basically, there won't be any sex because you won't need it.
No more stupid people.
Right.
No more.
That's a big thing. Idiots will not be giving off offspring.
You are not allowed to have kids. Your IQ is below 70. What do you think the structures will be?
What do you mean structures?
Like
how government will work?
No. Like cars, houses. Do you think it'll be bigger or smaller or?
I'm not sure. That's a good question.
Will we have flying cars?
Oh, for sure. Or teleporting.
Teleportation.
Yes, I think that'll probably be a thing. You won't need cars.
It'd be like TV for people.
I don't know, man. The possibilities are endless.
Mm-hmm. It's funny to look back and see what people thought would be happening now.
Oh yeah, like in what's that movie called? God damn it. The one with Bruce Willis and shit, and that chick where she's like wearing that white
The Fifth Element.
Yes, it's like that was in like with Chris Tucker. It was supposed to be like 2020 or something.
Yeah.
And then like Back to the Future, where it was like 2016 or whatever. We didn't have anything they had like.
Right.
In a sense, I guess, with like all the channels and stuff, but not being able to look at them all at once. But yeah, it's funny.
So, knowing that, you would think that in 10,000 years it won't be nearly as advanced as we think it would be.
Yeah,
right.
That's a good point.
Or what if
the mind is endless.
What if a big event happens that's already happened prior that we have to start over?
Well, that's what we said. That's out of the question,
this, right?
though. Yeah. But out of the premise, well, I mean, it's possible. I mean, anything's possible, really. I mean, if you look at all the things that have ended civilizations or races or species and stuff, it's always an asteroid impact, like the Ice Age shit, or
so we could be reverting back.
It's a possibility
within that time.
That's why you gotta live every moment literally like it's your last. I mean, it's stupid to say, but it's true. It's like fuck tomorrow, everything can be fucked. So,
yep.
I like that question though. I could go on.
That's why I saved it for last.
I could go on for hours about that shit. It's awesome. I love exploring it. So, all right, let's get to fake or fact. It's been a while.
Has it?
I don't know.
Like 2 or 3 episodes.
I don't know. In my brain, it's been a while. A group of swans is known as a bevy. Fake or fact?
Fake.
It is a fact.
Damn it. I thought it was a squad.
A squad. Squadron.
Squad of squans.
Sydney is the capital of Australia.
Fake.
Okay. What is it then?
I have no idea.
You're right, though. It's fake. It's Canberra.
Yeah, no idea. Never heard of it.
Fake or fact is the penny black. The penny black is an old-fashioned coin. Fake or fact?
The penny black? Never heard of it. Is the penny black is an old-fashioned coin? Fact.
It's fake. It's a stamp.
The penny black.
Yeah, it's a stamp in UK.
Okay.
A heptagon has 8 sides. Fake or fact?
Wouldn't that be an octagon? It's fake.
It's 7.
Ah.
Right. It's fake. It's 7. Is the star sign Capricorn represented by a goat?
I thought it was some kind of person. Fake.
It's fact.
Damn it.
Seahorses have no teeth or no stomach.
I'm pretty sure they don't have teeth. That's a fact.
It is a fact, yeah. Seahorses don't have teeth or a stomach. They just suck in food.
And it just goes right out.
Yeah.
There's no processing it?
No, it just sucks it in, dude. It's crazy. I don't know what seahorses eat, though. They probably eat, like, algae and all that shit. So they don't really have to. Can fish blink?
I don't think so. I know crocodiles have, like, a few layers of eyes so they can close the transparent layer to see underwater, but I don't think fish have that. So I'm going to say it's fake.
It is fake. Fish have no eyelids.
Yeah. So how do they sleep? They just sleep with, like, with their eyes open.
I know with dolphins, they, like, shut off half their brain.
Yeah, they just go into, like, a weird state.
Right, and they just move. But, yeah, I don't know. That's pretty cool, though. They shut off half their brain. But, yeah, I don't know how about fish. How they maybe they don't sleep. I don't know.
Do we know?
No, we don't. Go sleep with some fishes.
I don't want to die.
I don't want to die. All right. Fake or fact? Switzerland shares land borders with 4 other countries.
Fact.
It does. It's bordered by the west, which is France, to the
Austria.
north, to the north by Germany, to the east is Austria and Liechtenstein.
Liechtenstein.
I didn't know that was a country.
It's really small.
Liechtenstein.
It's really small.
Holy shit! It is tiny. Wow. Wow. Yeah, it's like this big.
Yeah, it's really small.
It's like one of those countries you don't even know exist in.
I've heard of
Europe.
it. I've
heard of it, but I always thought it was like a city.
Yeah. Liechtenstein, Germany. Kind of sounds German.
Actually, sorry, it's fake. It's 5 because Italy's to the south.
Okay, that's not my fault that you got the fact wrong.
That's my fault. But yeah, it's south is Italy too, so it's 5. I copy and pasted the wrong thing.
Up.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're right. Sorry, you're wrong.
It's
It's like looking on a map. It's like, oh wait, that's 5. And the reason you would think it's 4 is because you don't know Liechtenstein exists.
right. All right, let's get into some dumb Twitter tweets. First one today. Homophobia is so stupid. Who the hell is afraid of homes?
I am.
It's not homophobia.
Oh my.
And usually the phobia doesn't explain what exactly it is. Like in an exact way. Like arachnophobia. Do most people know that arachnids are spiders? I don't know.
That's
Huh?
I'm a seal. Aerophobia. What do you think that is?
Fear of heights?
Fear of flying.
Oh, flying.
Archophobia is fear of heights.
Oh. See, that doesn't make any sense.
Or okay,
It's all Latin.
arrow
right?
makes sense though, because like
Yeah.
arrows, arrow.
Yeah,
but
it's all
How
Latin
about
based.
astrophobia?
Afraid of space?
Fear of thunder and lightning.
See, that doesn't make any sense.
I'm just making here. Watch. There's another one. Autophobia.
You would think it would be scared of cars, but it's not.
What do you think it is?
Fucking scared of trees.
Fear of being alone.
See, it doesn't make any sense.
Okay, here's a common one: claustrophobia.
I know what that is.
I know, but the name in itself.
claustro.
You're right.
What the hell does that mean?
Why are we defending this stupid person?
I don't know. But
You're making up a good point. Like, or maybe they should know that when it has phobia before,
Yeah.
that's not necessarily related.
exactly.
How about hemophobia?
Fear of blood?
Yeah. That don't make sense.
Hemoglobin?
Yeah. How about hydrophobia?
You would think that would be scared of water.
And it is.
Oh, is it?
See, some of them make sense,
yeah.
but some of them
Most
don't.
of them don't.
Yeah.
All right, next one. Sprayed his colon on me, so he's all I can smell.
Huh?
I think she doesn't know how to spell cologne. So that she's
Good point.
She spelled it
Isn't it spelled like
COLOGNE.
COLOGNE?
Yeah, that's cologne. But she spelled it COLON, like
He
colon.
sprayed his colon on me.
Well, either way, he would be all you can smell.
Dogs can spray their colon on you.
Have you ever seen hippos shit?
No.
They shit and they spin their tail and it just flies everywhere.
What
It like
the
separates
hell?
it and flings it everywhere. It's cool.
Is it cool?
Yeah, I think
that sounds
so.
fucking disgusting.
All right. Hard to believe America is 2013 years old today. Crazy.
Oh my god. I can't. How stupid. Oh man.
I think I did another one like this where they thought the world was that old.
Oh my
when it
God.
was-
They just have no conception of time. I'm
Well-
sure there's just endless stupid shit that's been put out on Twitter.
Yeah, that's why I do this, and it's like, were you never in a history class in your life?
Either that or they just don't pay attention.
Like, America was founded like less than 300 years ago.
1776, baby.
Exactly. Awesome. All right, this last one. Damn, the NFL has been around longer than our government. We've had 48 Super Bowls and only 44 presidents. I didn't know that.
Oh my goodness.
Once again, go to a history class.
Hey, buddy. A term is 4 years.
48 times 4, or 44 times 4 is a lot longer than 48 times 1.
Could you imagine only having a president for a year?
That would be crazy.
It would suck.
But one thing... Okay.
Every year would be an election cycle.
Oh, God. That would be bad.
That's
But
my
also,
point. And
I don't-
presidents serve multiple terms, by the way, dummy.
one other thing I don't get is, like, if we have a good president, why can't we keep him for longer?
Well, it's
That's
because
to prevent... I get it.
It's an amendment.
I get it. It's to prevent, like...
After FDR served 4 terms, after that they put an amendment that a president can only serve 2 terms.
I understand that, but doesn't it make sense that if you have a good president, you should be able to keep him for longer?
No.
I do.
Well, that's the whole point of the system. Is just like someone could rig it to the point where they're...
That's what they're trying to avoid.
Right,
But
but like I'm saying, FDR won 4 times in a row, so they made an amendment. The reason it's not like that is because it's an amendment. So if you want to prevent that, then you would petition for Congress to get rid of that amendment so we could have a president.
what if you have a president for 8 years and everything's going great, he's doing everything right, and then all of a sudden you get 2 shitty options and you have to pick one of them.
Well,
And then all of a sudden he just ruins whatever that president just did.
Well, it was supposed to.
It doesn't make sense.
The way our shit works, though, it's supposed to be checks and balances, which have kind of been out of balance lately. So,
Yeah, whatever.
and it started with Bush. So,
All right,
just
let's get into some funny Twitter tweets now.
I get what you're saying,
Yeah,
but it's just our system's not built that way.
I don't like it, but I do. At the
I
same
do.
time, it prevents. I get it. It prevents the bad people from staying longer, and it prevents, but it doesn't allow the good people to stay.
People don't like to hear this, but gridlock is actually a good thing. Do you know what gridlock is?
The song by Sescrew.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, they talk about gridlock.
Yeah, no, I get it.
But the whole point is they're talking against gridlock, but it's kind of a good thing. And a bad thing. It just means no change happens.
Right.
No radical change anyway.
Right.
So back and forth. I mean, it's I don't know.
Mhm.
I don't see a problem with it.
I mean, if stuff's going good, gridlock is understandable. But
If you need
stuff
change, it sucks.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. So there's definitely 2 sides to that coin.
That's the whole point of it.
All right, let's get into some funny
It's an
Twitter tweets.
ever-changing system.
Imagine if someone put a gun to your head and said, "Name 5 Nick Cannon songs."
I'm fucked. I'm
Everybody in this world is dead.
I'm dead.
I hate Nick Cannon.
I
I'm gonna
just
go
know-
ahead and just say it on.
I'm with you, dude. All I know is that Nick Cannon hates white people and he hates Jews.
Even before that, all that stuff came out, when he was a host on all these things, I'm like, this guy is the fakest person I've ever seen. He has this fake ass smile. He doesn't fucking. He's not funny at all.
You know how I
He's
know
just a
Nick
douche.
Cannon's a bitch?
How?
Because he married Mariah Carey.
Yeah. Eminem tried to get in that too, but he was smarter than that. He got out.
Mariah Carey made Nick Cannon her bitch. I bet you she was.
Oh, yeah.
I bet you she was pegging Nick every night,
Oh,
pegging him right
yeah,
in
he
his
got it in
booty
his
hole.
arse. Yeah.
That's why he's so mad. I was Mariah's bitch for too long. Too long.
He was just getting whatever he could. Washed up old Mariah Carey. She was really hot when she was young. But
Fair?
now she's like
No.
bad.
Hard pass.
Not good. Yeah.
Not good.
Her voice is crazy though.
Right. Well,
Shit.
she created a note, I believe.
I don't know anyone
that
who
like
can sing
high
like
pitched
that.
note. I
Yeah,
think she
fuck.
created that.
It's like I don't know anyone who's even been close to that.
Tone deaf.
All right. People who just got off house arrest about to be mad AF. This is like a current one, right?
People who just got off house arrest, about to be mad as fuck.
Yeah, so he's talking about basically the whole like stay-at-home order. Like, you've been on house arrest for 3 months, and then you get off house arrest, and then you have to stay at home for longer.
True.
Right? Like, they've already been at home.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what? But no, that's good. Sometimes I just forget this whole shit we're dealing with right now.
Right. All right, this next one.
You on house arrest. You about to be on house arrest for longer, bitch.
You went on house arrest. Now you about to be on house arrest for 6 more months.
Sanctioned by the government.
And you didn't do anything to deserve it.
Right.
All right. This one I left exactly as this guy said, and I'm going to try and say it exactly as he said. And then I'm going to say it how I would say it.
Okay.
I hate it when old people poke you at wadding and say you're next. So I started doing the same thing to them at funerals. Poke them and say you're necked. What he's trying to say is, I hate it when old people poke you at weddings and say you're next. Like, hey, you're going to get married next. So I started doing the same thing to them at funerals. You poke them and say you're next, about to die. It's pretty funny. But also kind of fucked up, if it's true. Yeah.
I'm going to go with a racial bias. Is this an Asian person typing this?
I want to say it was a white dude. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
He was either like just trying to be funny,
or someone who's fresh off the boat,
a little illiterate. I don't know.
A little illiterate.
I do that thing though, where you like don't type you or you type you are instead.
But this is ridiculous though. The way this is spelled.
Pepple.
P-E-P-A-L. Wait at wedding.
Wadding.
Wadding. W-A-D-I-N-G. Next. N-E-C-K-T-S. Started. S-T-A-R-T-I-D. Funerals. F-U-N-A-R-U-L-S. And then you're. Y-U-R. Jesus, man. This person dropped out of school for sure.
Still the concept of it's funny.
Oh, it's great.
Minus the grammar.
Hey, you're next at a wedding. At a funeral. Hey,
you're next.
You're next.
Hey, Grandma, you're next. I wish dads took #1 t-shirts seriously and fought each other when they saw another dad wearing one.
I actually posted a meme about this.
It's pretty funny. It would be awesome if it happened.
I was telling people, I was like, about to be a new dad. All those dads out there, fight me. I have a coffee mug that was bought for me that says "Best Dad Ever." It's like, I'm not even a dad yet, really.
Who bought it for you?
Who do you think?
Soraya?
Yeah.
Oh.
My wife. Oh man, that funerals one was good though. And the president one. That one's good. We've had 48 Super Bowls and only 44 presidents. Oh man.
You think the NFL was invented before our government?
Fucking idiots. The NFL was invented in what, the 60s?
Just think about... No, it was way before that.
50s?
There was like the AFL and then NFL.
When was the NFL founded? What?
Yeah,
that doesn't
make
sense.
Way back.
Oh, that's right. And then they merged with the AFL.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay, so the NFL is 1920.
Yeah.
When did the AFL... No, I'm just kidding. Merge with the AFL. 66.
Yeah. That's the modern Super Bowl
Right.
era.
That's when the Super Bowl era started.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Should we get to the draft?
Sure.
All right. So I picked this draft, and obviously whenever I pick a draft, Jeremy goes first. But so we're going to have an insect battle draft, and we agreed earlier that we're going to make the insects we draft 10 times their regular size. And
100 times.
Oh, you're going to 100?
Well, 10 times isn't very big.
Yeah,
right?
that's true. Okay, yeah, we'll go 100 times their size, and they're battling each other in what?
I don't know.
An arena or something?
Yeah.
Just one on, like, okay, how about Pokemon style battle? Just one on one.
Okay.
Team of 5?
Okay.
Sound good?
Sure.
Okay. So, obviously, since I picked, Jeremy goes first. And your #1 pick is... There's a lot, dude.
Okay, yeah. So earlier we were saying there's 2 #1s.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm starting to think there's a lot more than that after I did my list.
By the way, we're going to try and give you some context on what we picked, too.
I'm gonna pick a giant Japanese hornet as
You
my
fucker.
number one.
I was hoping you wouldn't think about that one. The murder hornet, dude.
Yeah.
That thing's vicious. But the only thing it kills is honeybees.
Yeah.
So
It's not the only thing it can kill. It's just the only thing it does kill.
draft a honeybee.
That would be a bad idea. So, yeah. So they're capable of killing 40 honeybees in 1 minute.
Dude, have you seen the videos?
I have.
These things are nuts.
They just go in there and
just gnaw heads
and
off. Do you know
there's
how
nothing the honeybees can
Yes,
do.
they can. Yes,
What?
they can. What they do is a bunch of honeybees will all swarm around it, and then they'll like rub on each other to create friction and heat, and they overheat the hornet and it dies.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy, right?
Nice.
That it's just like an invasive species, and then all of a sudden these honeybees know how to fight it.
So we
But-
need to build more honeybees.
But it's not always going to work, though.
right.
So
Yeah, when there's like 6 murder
Yeah,
hornets attacking you.
that's the clear number one, though.
I wasn't sure if I was going to get that right or not.
It is. You're right. It's a Japanese hornet, but it's just they named it the murder hornet because what it
To make
does.
it more scary.
Right.
Hey, murder hornet. You ever seen one? Nope. Has anyone else I know ever seen one? Nope. It's a bunch of bullshit.
It's not bullshit. They actually
bullshit.
they identified him up in Blaine, up here in Washington
Yeah,
State.
whatever.
They did.
There was one of them.
There's 2 nests that they got rid of. So.
Still.
Oh, this one's tough, man. Fuck. Okay, my number one pick is fucking nuts. I'm gonna go with the Bombardier Beetle.
Bombardier. Hey, that's in. We've been playing Grounded lately, a new game on Xbox. It's like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. There's a Bombardier beetle on there. It shoots poison.
Oh
at you.
yeah, well that's exactly what this does. You're right. Yeah, new game on Xbox called Grounded. You can get it when you buy Game Pass. Not a sponsor, but still.
You sound like it is.
I know, right? It's still fun though. But so Bombardier Beetle. When it comes to defensive strategies in the insect world, nothing beats the Bombardier Beetle. This creature has incredible ability to fire a hot mixture of chemical solutions strong enough to injure its enemies. The toxic solution sprayed by the beetle can reach an impressive temperature of 212 degrees.
Yikes.
So this thing is
That's
shooting
past boiling, right?
past boiling water at you. So this fucking life size dude, this thing's gonna fuck your hornet in the booty hole. So, yeah, Bombardier Beetle, dude.
All right.
You didn't even have that one down, did you?
I did not.
Yeah. But I just saw it and I was like, this thing's too good just in case he has it. Because the fact that it can shoot a toxic salute. Dude, and it's crazy too because I was watching videos and it sprays it out of its ass, of course. I swear, everything that comes out of insects, it's always out of their ass.
Okay. I'm going to go with... I think everyone knows what this is. I'm going to go with the praying mantis.
I'm an idiot. I didn't even have that down.
So yeah, they're
That thing's terrifying.
camouflage?
Okay, you win. I quit.
their front legs, the long front legs, grab stuff with like spiky things on them, so it just clinches to them. They're camouflage and they're lightning fast, and then they eat their prey live.
Dude,
So
those things are fucking
and it's gonna be
nuts.
huge
Right.
because praying mantises are fairly big.
Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna go with a bulldog ant.
Ooh, I didn't have that either.
Dude, that video I was showing you,
Yeah.
that was a bulldog ant. So they sting and bite at the same time, and they just have giant fucking pincers, and they just grab onto their threat, and then they fucking sting them with their butt.
So I have a few ants on my list, but the thing I was thinking is like ants are usually good in packs, right?
This ant's good by itself.
Yeah, so you have to pick an ant that can actually kill something on its own,
Right.
not with a bunch of. Because there was some I was gonna pick that were like
Fire ant.
Well, no, it was called the what was it called?
Driver ant?
Driver ant. Yeah,
Siafu.
but yeah, Siafu ant. They
suck
need like a whole
right
bunch.
swarm.
They've even been known to kill humans.
Yeah, what they do in Africa is they'll fucking swarm babies.
Yeah.
Like they'll wake up and their kid is covered in
full,
these
yeah.
ants. It's crazy.
So I was in Florida with my cousin, and fire ants got up into my little cousin's crib when she was a baby, and they were all over. She got bit tons of times, but they didn't devour her. She's still alive, but still, like, fire ants. Yeah.
How did that happen?
Dude, they were crawling over me. I woke up in the morning and there was a line of them over my stomach.
They're like,
yeah, they were marching on my stomach. But what had happened was a bag of nuts had got spilled on the floor over to my left, and that's what they were going for. But
why would they go to the baby?
They were going over me and up the crib. There must have been something in the crib.
Probably.
Yeah, like milk maybe, or puke or something.
True.
Yeah.
Scary.
All right.
Fucking fire ants. Have you ever been bit by one?
No.
Neither have I.
No. All right, I'm gonna go with a flying insect. This guy can go up to 56 miles per hour.
Flying?
It can dive bomb, it can hover, and it can fly backwards.
I think I know what it is.
And its eyes give it a 360 degree
exactly
vision.
What it is.
It's a dragonfly.
Of course.
Yeah.
I had that down.
So,
dude, they're actually predators of insects.
No, yeah, they'll catch anything.
Right.
Flies, mosquitoes, whatever. So I wanted a flying insect to, keep it off the ground, if you will.
I got a counter to that one.
So my dragonfly can eat your ant.
Fair enough.
But not your beetle.
Unless it grabs it by a pincer. I'm going to take the voodoo wasp.
Ooh.
Do you hear about this?
Is it the thing that puts like a mushroom inside of
voodoo wasps are called such because of their quote-unquote magical ability to turn their prey or enemies into zombies.
Yeah.
This might sound like something seen in a sci-fi flick, but science has proven that voodoo wasps are indeed capable of inducing other insects into a zombie-like state.
So here's the thing about that. That's cool and all, but how long does that take?
I don't know.
Like, this battle's going to be over before one of my guys turns into a zombie. And hopefully it's not my Japanese hornet.
Roughly 30 minutes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the battle will be well over before then.
I don't know about that. Sting them and fly around, dude.
My dragonfly is going to catch
Have you
him.
seen this shit, though?
I have.
This shit's terrifying.
Dude, there's this other one that has mushrooms grow out of, like fungi grow out of ants and stuff.
That's crazy.
It's really weird. But then they become a zombie. I don't know if it's the same thing.
Right. I've seen the thing where the voodoo wasp attacks spiders, and then the spider becomes a zombie. It's fucking weird.
Right. And then they eat it, right?
It's like if that shit was ever to somehow transfer to humans, we're fucked.
All right. Voodoo wasp.
Voodoo.
I think I'm going to go with this thing called the assassin bug. Did you have that?
The wheel bug?
Assassin bug, yeah.
The wheel bug.
Oops, I spelled assassin wrong.
Assassin.
Assassin. So he has needle-like mouth parts.
It's a wheel bug.
Injects lethal saliva that liquefies the innards of its victims. And then they can disguise themselves with dust, dead insects, and bark. So they're not very fast, but they can fly. So that's why they kind of have to disguise themselves so that they can sneak up on their prey. Yeah.
You squeaked there a little bit.
Assassin bug. Go
Crazy.
get ya.
It's literally called assassin bug?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is just called... Yeah. What the hell?
They eat all kinds of shit, too.
Huh.
It's funny, we both were like researching this for quite a while, and we had way different lists.
Okay, well, I'm going to go with the strongest insect known.
I'm
going to go with the dung beetle.
The dung beetle. It was number 1 on my list.
The dung beetle, dude. These things are insanely strong, and like, dude, you just can't fuck with these things. They're
not really like
aggressive.
Yeah, or they can't really hurt anything, but it's going to be really tough to take
kill
them down.
It, right.
What facts do you have? Because I have some different facts.
They can bury dung 250 times their own mass.
Bury.
Yeah. Bury.
How about they're capable of pulling 1.14 times its body weight.
That's crazy.
Equivalent to a human pulling 6 fully loaded buses.
Basically, this is just my fucking defense bug.
Yeah.
Send him out there. Take all the damage, bro.
Yeah.
And you can grab one of them and roll them up. Roll them up and bury them in the ground.
All right. My last pick is going to be a thing that a lot of people hate.
Cockroach.
Cockroach. So I think a lot of people know. A lot of people know that these guys are like supposed to
indestructible.
survive
And a
radiation.
nuclear bomb.
So they're 15 times more radiation resistant than a human, and they can live for over a week after being decapitated. So go ahead and decapitate my cockroach. He's still gonna scuttle around and do nothing besides live for a long time. That's my defense. That's all I got.
You know, I wanted to pick okay, well, since you already picked, like, it's like I want to pick a tarantula hawk, but it's like you really can't because they only kill tarantulas.
Right. They're not going to kill many other
Right.
bugs.
So,
But those things have really powerful stings.
are you going to specify your cockroach or no? Or just like a
I'll
cockroach?
take the Madagascar cockroach
All right.
since it's the biggest one.
Okay, because that's fair, because it's like I have that on my list, so.
The Madagascar hissing.
Yeah, the hissing
Yeah.
one. So, fine, I'll take this as my last one. I'll take a centipede.
Ooh. Nice.
Super poisonous.
They got lots of legs.
Oh, dude, and their bite is extremely venomous. Like, dude, and they got the stinger in the back too. So
I thought that was just to make it look like it was another head.
no, they have pincers in the front, and then they have a stinger in the back. So
I always thought that was just to make it think that the other end was their head.
no,
So that
I don't. Maybe
I think so.
I'm looking at the Wikipedia right now. But yeah, they have crazy pincers in the front though.
But yeah, they are poisonous too.
Oh yeah, they're poisonous as fuck. They can kill or paralyze anything. Dude, have you seen a centipede attack a fucking rat? It's crazy. It kills a rat
I wouldn't doubt
or
it.
a mouse.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah,
They're pretty big too.
yeah, they're pretty terrifying. Never thought to fuck with these as a kid either. So
We don't have them here. I
No,
think we have
maybe.
millipedes,
Oh yeah, you're right. What's
which
funny?
aren't venomous.
What's funny is everything on my list besides one thing got picked, and that was what I said, the tarantula hawk. Oh, actually, this other one too, stag beetle.
Oh yeah.
But I don't really think they're aggressive.
I have a few things on my list that didn't get picked.
So
I thought
let's
you
go.
had 11 things or 12
I had
things.
12. Yeah.
Oh.
Let's go over our list again, though. What do you got?
I got
Murder hornet,
the Japanese giant hornet, giant Japanese hornet,
aka
praying
murder
mantis, dragonfly, assassin bug, and the cockroach.
hornet. And I have the bombardier beetle, the bulldog ant, the voodoo wasp, dung beetle, and a centipede.
What's some stuff you had on your list that we didn't pick?
Like I said, I had the tarantula hawk and stag beetle.
Okay.
And the stag beetle's that classic one where it has the giant like horn or whatever.
Yeah, rhinoceros beetle.
Right. Yeah. I think that's probably the
They're fairly similar. So I had a leaf cutter ant.
leaf cutter ant.
Yeah, leaf cutter. They cut leaves.
What the hell? There's a leaf cutter bee too.
Huh. Yeah, leaf cutter ants are pretty cool. They have big ass pincers.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Yeah. And then I had a mosquito.
Okay.
I wasn't about to pick that bitch though.
A mosquito's mainly for people.
Yeah, transmits disease. That's about all it does.
Right.
And and I didn't pick it because it would take too long to transmit diseases. You know. Killer bee. Bullet ant,
Yeah.
which has one of the most powerful stings in the world. People have been bit by it. They say it feels like getting shot with a gun.
That's crazy.
And then I had tiger beetle, which is the fastest animal in the world.
Animal.
Relatively.
You mean insect?
Well, we went over this a few weeks ago. Animal is any living thing that eats organic matter, aka a tiger beetle. So it runs 5 miles per hour, but relative to its size, it's like a
Insect.
human running 311 miles per hour.
Insects are also animals.
And it can fly and has sharp mandibles. I
Huh.
didn't pick it though. And then robber fly was my last one. It can catch, it flies. It can catch other flying insects, has great eyesight, and it injects powerful neurotoxins and sucks the innards from prey. Yeah.
Gross.
Yeah. Well, that's what the what else does that? The assassin bug does that too.
I like this draft. Very educational.
It was informative.
Again, if you don't know what this stuff is, seriously Google the images of some of these. These things are fucking
They're
terrifying.
scary. If you look at them in like human size, or if they were 100 times their size,
Right.
it'd be like, holy shit.
Again, let us know what draft you like the most, what you would have drafted too. And of course, check out our socials, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Drop the G, and on all podcast platforms. Leave a review on Apple Podcasts and check us out on Spotify.
Questions.
Oh, yeah, questions.
Send us questions, please.
Again, DM us, post about it, whatever. We'll get your question in. So, again, thanks for checking out the podcast, and enjoy your day, night, afternoon, morning, whenever you listen.
And we really just want to thank people, anyone who's listening all around the world, France, wherever. Thank
Anchorage.
you. Yeah, Anchorage. Big supporters. So thanks for listening, and keep listening.
Yep.
Have a good night.